And welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. Game 2 between the Eagles and the Tigers ready to begin. Edward Waters won the first ball game 17-9 in 6 innings. And Game 2 underway with Lana Fletcher on the mound for Trinity Baptist College facing Ashley Combast in the first pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Ashley Combast in center. Marcella Foley in right, Brooke Spalding at short. The top three, Alyssa Fonda will start the game on the mound. Mariah Durance in center. Tiana Thomas at third base. That will be the middle third of the batting order for the Tigers. Jay Jerez at first. Sante Tyler doing the catching in Game 2. And Deonxia Martin batting ninth and playing second base. Pretty much the same batting order and defensive positions for the Eagles as that pitch misses outside to make it 1-2. Tell you the batting order for the Eagles as they come to bat in the bottom half of the first inning. The 1-2 on the way and a high pop-up, shallow left field. Moesha Jones is there to make the catch for out number 1. Jones made a number of good catches in game number 1, was robbed of a home run at the plate, and robbed of a base hit as well that turned into a line drive double play. Well, Combast homered in the first game and flies out to start game number 2. Here's Marcella Foley, who scored 3 times in the opener, and the first pitch fastball misses outside. Foley had a base hit, a double, and another single in 5 trips to the plate. 3 for 5, RBI, and 3 runs scored. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one a good rip and fouled straight back. Combast, we told you about the homer. That was a 3-run shot, was hit twice by pitches. Had herself a base hit as well, so officially 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fletcher on the mound, and the pitch, hot shot, fielded by Crosby at second base. The underhand flip is in time, and a great defensive play by Haley Crosby. In game 1, Ed Waters got a run in the first. Trinity came back with 4 in the bottom half. Then it was seesaw for a while until the Eagles took a 9-5 lead. Edward Waters then scored 12 unanswered runs and won it 17-9. Brooke Spalding at the plate. Here is the first pitch. It misses down low. Spalding had 2 runs driven in and scored 3 times in the opener. A sacrifice fly and a fielder's choice. Both brought home runs. Base hit and a walk, and 3 runs scored as well. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one on the inside corner to even the count, and a ball and a strike. Umpires have switched positions. Good job by both men in game number 1. Here is the 1-1 that misses downstairs. Count of 2 balls and a strike. Eagles have Moesha Jones in left, Lena Springer in center, Gina Ingram in right field, almost the same setup. Give you the infield in just a moment. Here's a 2-1. That one grounded towards short. Amber Bird with a strong throw to first to retire the side. And that ends the inning. We'll keep it right here. 1-2-3 go the Tigers in the first. No score after a half inning. Around the infield for the Eagles at third base, Maggie Burkholzer. Amber Bird, you just saw make the play. She's at short. Haley Crosby made a really good defensive play in the top half of the inning. She's at second, and Allie Thrash is starting at first base. Courtney Bird behind the plate, and Lana Fletcher on the mound. The batting order will be Courtney Bird, Haley Crosby, Amber Bird to start things off. Lena Springer, Gina Ingram, Allie Thrash are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. And the bottom third of the batting order, Moesha Jones, Madison Crane, the designated player, getting the start in the lineup, batting 8th, and Maggie Burkholzer will hit 9th. And she's at third base. Alyssa Fonda was the winning pitcher in game 1. She came on in relief of Jade Jerez and allowed just 1 run in what turned out to be 4 2/3 total innings of work. Ended up getting the win in relief in game 1, and she stays in the circle and will start things off in the nightcap. That ball game took a little longer than we anticipated, and that's why we're starting late here in game number 2. We appreciate your patience. Almost an hour delay for the start of game 2, and that's because of the slugfest we saw earlier this evening. I'm Ray Bureau. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. Dean Bureau is our cameraman here at TBC. As we're getting ready for the bottom of the first, a good clean 1-2-3 inning for Lana Fletcher, who started game number 1 as well. And she got the Tigers out in order. Around the horn for the Tigers in left field, Mariah Durrence, Ashley Combast in center, and Marcella Foley is in right. At third base, Tiana Thomas, Brooke Spalding at short, Deonxia Martin at second base, and Jay Jerez at first. New catcher we'll tell you about in just a moment. First pitch ready from Alyssa Fonda to Courtney Bird is popped up. Shallow right field, and that's going to be an easy catch, and the out is recorded by Marcella Foley. Well, Courtney Bird hit the first pitch of game 1 for a triple and ended up scoring a run. This time this ball is caught in shallow right field. Yasante Tyler is the battery mate of Alyssa Fonda. Haley Crosby had a good opener here earlier this afternoon. She's at the plate now, scored a couple times, drove in a couple of runs as well. 2 for 3 plus a walk, and she takes the first pitch for a strike. See some police sirens off in the distance. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one is fouled off, and just been informed, and I should have noticed that myself, that it is not Fonda on the mound, but Fonda was the winning pitcher. It is Jay Jerez, who started game number 1. Fonda is playing first base. Here's a pitch. Crosby grounds it towards third. Nice play by Thomas and a good strong throw across the diamond for out number 2. So Jade Jerez doing the pitching and Alyssa Fonda at first base. Jerez had a tough time earlier today. She allowed 8 runs, 5 of those earned on 7 hits. Eagles swung the bats very well against Jerez in game number 1. Amber Bird at the plate, takes a strike on the inside corner. Amber had 2 hits, a walk, and a couple of runs scored, 2 for 3 earlier this evening. No balls and a strike, and Jerez delivers, and this one is fouled off to the right side and well out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes, and Jerez trying to do to the Eagles what Fletcher did to the Tigers in the top half, get them out 1-2-3. Here is Jerez with the windup, and the 0-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Bird knew it, no argument. And that does retire the side. Our first strikeout of the ball game goes to Jada Jerez. And after 1, we have no score. We had a very quick first inning, and here comes inning number 2 with 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Tigers. That's Alyssa Fonda, Mariah Durrance, and Tiana Thomas. Fletcher made very quick work of the top 3 batters in the Tigers batting order, and then Jade Jerez came back and did the same to the Eagles. So Alyssa Fonda, who went deep twice in the openers at the plate, she drove in 5 runs total. Solo homer, a 2-run shot, and then a 2-run single. Great day on the mound and at the plate so far for Fonda as she takes this pitch on the inside corner. Umpire, he'll call the strike, and then he'll raise that right hand a moment later. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch, line drive. That's in the gap to the fence. Fonda around first, makes the turn. The throw to second will be cut off and just a little late on the relay. So a leadoff double for Alyssa Fonda, getting things going in the bottom or top half of the second inning. So a runner at second, nobody out. Mariah Durrance at the plate. She scored a couple of runs. Didn't have a base hit, but she reached on a fielder's choice and a walk in a total of 5 trips to the plate. Nothing out of 4, but she scored 2 of the runs, and both those runs were in that extended run of 12-0 that the Tigers put on the board to win that game 17-9. And the first pitch changeup drops down into the zone for strike 1. Fletcher changes speeds very well. And ahead in the count, no balls and a strike to Durrance, and a good rip and a foul straight back. Mariah Durrance down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. She has a lot of room up the middle. Fletcher winds and delivers and misses up and away. We had a whole lot of offense here earlier this evening between the Eagles and the Tigers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fletcher delivers. Changeup. Dips down a little bit too soon. Durrance did not fall for the change of pace. RBI opportunity for the number 5 hitter. Nobody out. Runner at second, and the 2-2 just a little bit low, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fletcher back on the rubber, looks in for the sign, is ready to deliver the payoff pitch, and ball 4 misses outside, and the Tigers have put the first 2 aboard. First walk issued by Lana Fletcher. And it brings up third baseman Tiana Thomas. Thomas had 3 walks in 4 plate appearances. Nothing out of 1 officially. She reached on an error and stole a base. Has 2 on with nobody out. Squares around, drops down the bunt. Burkhalter, quick throw to first, is not in time. That will go as an infield single on the bunt. And it loads the bases with nobody out. Fonda to third, Durrance to second, and Thomas aboard with the base hit on the bunt. Now the pitcher, Jade Jerez, looking to cash in on bases loaded, nobody out. Burkhalter made a good throw, but the hustle by Thomas resulted in the hit. Jerez shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. Very close play at first. Eagles fans wanted the call, but Thomas did get in just ahead of the throw. No balls and a strike. Corner infielders in, and a good block by the catcher, Courtney Bird. Well, Tigers' top 3 went down 1, 2, 3. Middle 3 have all reached. Jade Jerez looking to drive in at least 1 or 2, and the pitch, swing and a miss. A big rip by Jerez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jerez had an RBI double in 5 trips, 1 for 5 in the opener. And Fletcher really wanted that call and did not get it. Did not miss by much at all, and it's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, the pitch. Into dirt and again blocked by Bird. So another payoff pitch on the way, this time to Jerez. Nowhere to put her, nobody out. And a 3-2, high fly ball into center field. That will drop down for a hit. One run will score. Everyone had to hold up to make sure that ball wasn't caught. So it's an RBI single for Jade Jerez, and the Tigers lead 1-0. Alyssa Fonda scores after her leadoff double. Durrance to third, Thomas to second, and Jerez with the base hit to drive in the run. Now making her first appearance at the plate, Asante Tyler. She caught one inning earlier in game one, did not bat. Here's a fly ball to right field. Ingram unable to get there in time. Might have misjudged that one. One run is in. Here comes Thomas around third. And everybody's going to be safe. And the ball gets away. And here comes a third run across the plate. Jones will throw, but not in time. That will be a two-run single to right for Tyler. Durrance and Thomas score on the hit. Jerez had held up at third, but she scores on the throwing error from right field. And it is 4-0 Tigers in the second. Martin at the plate. First pitch from Fletcher. Shows bunt and fouls this one off. No numbers for Deonix Martin. Hopefully is saying that right. Tyler just got her second hit of the year. She's now 2 for 8 on the season. She gets credit for 2 runs batted in on that last play. The third run scored on the overthrow. But it's 4-0 Tigers. Fletcher winds and delivers up high. Martin with her first at-bat of the day. 1 ball, 1 strike. Did not see any action in game one. Gets a start at second base in the nightcap. Shows bunt. Pulls back in time to take ball 2 outside. Nobody out. The first 5 batters have all reached and 4 have already crossed the plate. Here's the 2-1. Bunt attempt is fouled straight back, and the count is even at 2-2. Deonxia Martin trying to at least advance the runner to third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what she does with those 2 strikes. Pulls back and chops 1 foul. Looked like she was showing bunt as Fletcher made her wind up. Able to make contact and stay alive. Corner infielders in. Middle infielders back, and the 2-2 swung on and missed, and that is strike 3 and out number 1. Much needed punch out for Alana Fletcher. And it brings up the top of the order in Ashley Combast. She started off the ball game with a high fly ball to left. Nothing out of 1. First pitch from Fletcher. Changeup in there for a strike, and a stolen base uncontested for Asante Tyler. No balls and a strike, and a pitch driven into the gap, and Springer could not get there. That one's on the ground and will drive home the run. That's going to be an RBI double for Ashley Combast, and it's 5-0 Tigers. All 5 runs are earned. And it brings up right fielder Marcella Foley, who grounded out her first time up. Line shot into left, the vacated hole, and Jones picks it up quickly, gets it in, holds the runner at third, but another base hit for the Tigers, who are really swinging the bat in this second inning. Amber Bird was on her way a little closer towards third base, and the ball hit the spot that she had just vacated. So 1 out, runners at the corners, and 5 runs already in for Brooke Spalding. Ground out to the shortstop in the first. Takes a pitch up high, the throw goes to short, nobody going anywhere. One ball, no strikes, and the pitch. High pop up. Crosby is there to make the catch. Runner bluffs coming off third base. That is Combast at third. She took a big jump off third base. Crosby caught the ball right behind the bag. Combast looking to draw a throw. 2 outs now. Alyssa Fonda at the plate. She started the inning with a double off the right center field fence. There's a ball in the dirt. And it looked like Foley was trying to draw a throw as well, and she'll advance into second on the wild pitch. Tigers have batted around. Fonda started off the inning, and she takes one inside for ball 2. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. 5 runs are in. And here is the pitch. And a strike called on the inside corner. Fonda looked like she disagrees with that one. But it's 2-1. High pop up, had the hitter out in front. Bird and Crosby. It'll be Bird to make the catch to retire the side, but a big inning for Edward Waters College. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 2 runners left. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 5-0 Tigers. Four, 5, and 6 due up for the Eagles in the bottom of the second. Lena Springer, Gina Ingram, and Alexandria Thrash. Big 5-run top of the second for Edward Waters, and that's been the scoring so far. Big blow is a 2-run single into right off the bat of Yasante Tyler. And then Tyler, a little bit later, came around to score the 5th run. Lena Springer steps in. Earlier today, Lena had a walk, 0 for 3 officially, but scored a run after drawing that walk in the 2nd inning. Leading off here, the bottom of the 2nd, facing Jade Jerez, and the pitch a little bit low for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Jerez had some trouble in game 1, looking sharp so far in the nightcap. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball, pretty well hit, but right at the center fielder, and that's Combast making the catch. Springer hit the ball well, but again, directly at the center fielder. 1 away. Base is empty for right fielder Gina Ingram. Gina was 2 for 3. Reached on an error in that 3rd at-bat. Scored a run in the 1st inning where the Eagles scored 4 times. And this one misses up and away. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 on the way and slapped foul to even the count. Eagles have a tough schedule ahead of them. They're going to play a lot of NAIA Sun Conference teams. At Southeastern University on February 18th, St. Thomas University on the 21st, and Kaiser on the 22nd. Those are all on the road. Here's the 1-1. Hot shot up the middle and into center field, and the Eagles have their first base runner of the night. Game 2, that is, on the base hit off the bat of Gina Ingram. 1 out for the first baseman, Allie Thrash. The next home game for TBC softball, February 26th against Ave Maria University. Then they finish out February at Florida National and at Ave Maria on the 28th and the 29th. Give you the Tigers' upcoming schedule in just a bit. First pitch to Thrash. This one is in the dirt, and a good jump off the base pass by Gina Ingram. Thrash had a 2-run single in the 2nd inning of the first game. She was 2 for 4 overall. A ball and no strikes. Jerez delivers, and this one is lifted foul and just out of play. Tigers will play at Fort Valley State on Friday, but they're going to play Montreat College at 1 o'clock and then against Fort Valley State at 3 p.m., and they'll repeat that same schedule on Saturday the 15th. Here comes the 1-1 from Jerez. This one is in the dirt, ball 2. Then the Tigers are at Bruton Parker College in Mount Vernon, Georgia, to take on the Barons on the 22nd. Tigers return to their home field on February 25th for 2 against Ave Maria on the 25th, and then 2 against Clark Atlanta University on the 29th. There's a chopper toward third, could be 2. Throw to second for 1, relay throw in time, and around the horn, double play. Turned by the Tiger defense, started by Thomas. The 5-4-3 DP ends the inning. Eagles get a 1-out hit but do not score thanks to the double play, and after 2, it's 5-0 Tigers. Top of the third, a 5-0 lead for Edward Waters. They will have Mariah Durrance, Tiana Thomas, and Jade Jerez, hitters 5, 6, and 7, due up. Durrance walked and scored in that 5-run second inning. Her only plate appearance so far in game number 2. Lana Fletcher ready with the first pitch, and this one is low and inside. All 5 runs were earned. And now Fletcher ready to deliver the 1-0, and this one misses outside. Two balls, no strikes, and the pitch. This one catches the inside corner. Fletcher ready now, 2-1. Takes her time, now winds and delivers. Bunt attempt and fouled off to the right side. No wind whatsoever here at Trinity Softball Complex. Two balls, two strikes. Fletcher delivers. And this one slapped foul. 72 degrees. Absolutely perfect here on this Wednesday evening. We're talking mid-February, but we're in Jacksonville. It got cold last week, but weatherman's cooperating with us tonight. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. A terrific changeup. Durrance way out in front. That's out number 1. Tiana Thomas had a base hit, scored a run in that big second inning. That Fonda, Durrance, Thomas, Jerez, and Tyler all reached and scored in succession. That's been all the scoring so far in game 2. Here's a pitch, and this one a little bit low for ball 1. Number 6 hitter, Tiana Thomas. 1 ball, no strikes. Change up, pulled foul. Burkhalter made a nice play, but that ball was outside the line. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Fletcher winds and delivers, and this one is slapped foul to the right side. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thomas back in the box. Fletcher on the rubber. Gets the sign and delivers. This one low for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. This one misses outside, and the count is full. Shaking on your screen. That's from fans in the bleachers. Vibration carrying on over. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty, payoff pitch. Out in front and trickled foul. Burkhalter ready to make the throw. But again, it's outside the line. Thomas returns to the plate. Another payoff pitch coming from Lana Fletcher. And this one misses well out of the zone. Puts a runner aboard. So a strikeout and then a walk. And it brings up Jade Jerez, who had herself an RBI single in the second. Second walk allowed by Fletcher. Runner at first, one out, and the pitch in the dirt. Bird came up firing towards second. Long look in by Fletcher, now ready with the 1-0. Line drive, pulled down the line. That's a fair ball. One hops the fence. Thomas around second on her way to third, and Jerez will pull in with a stand-up double. Well, Jerez got out in front of that one and laced the one-hopper off the fence. Nothing Jones could do, but she got the ball back in quickly to keep the runner at third base. Now, Sante Tyler looped a two-run single into right in the second inning. That made it 4-0, and the Tigers tacked on number 5. This bunt is down. Burkhalter will flip to the plate. She had to play at first, and it looks like everybody's going to be safe. It's going to be an RBI for Sante Tyler, a fielder's choice to allow her to reach. Jerez into third, and it's 6-0 Tigers. Deoxia Martin at the plate. Strikeout victim her first time up. Strike call, the snap throw to third, and everybody's back. One ball, no strikes, one run in. And this one misses up high, and a runner takes off towards second, a delayed steal. And Tyler has herself a stolen base. One ball, one strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss, a good changeup. Martin trying to get a running start, possibly beat out a grounder. Swung right through that one. And here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 called on the corner, and that is out number 2. Second time that Fletcher has gotten Martin. 2 outs with runners at second and third for the leadoff hitter, Ashley Combast. Brought home a run with a double off the center field fence her last time up, 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit, that might score 2. One run is in, and another runner around third. She will score. And Combast has herself a base hit and then takes second base on the bobbled ball in center field. 2 RBIs. That'll be an error on the center fielder, allowing Combast to get to second base. 8-0 in favor of Edward Waters. 2 outs, a runner at second for Marcella Foley. High fly ball, really well hit. It is back and gone. Marcella Foley makes it a 10-0 ball game with a 2-run blast. And for the second straight inning, the Tigers have scored 5, and they're still batting. Foley's first home run of the year. It's a 2-run shot. New pitcher coming on for the Eagles, Lena Springer. And we'll be back after Springer's warm-up in just a minute. Lena Springer now on the mound. She comes in from center field. Gina Ingram moves over from right to center. And Michaela Dahl comes in from the dugout and takes over in right field. So Michaela Dahl, now the flex player, not in the batting order, but she is in right field. (10-0) in favor of the Tigers. Still batting in the top of the third. Bases empty, 2 outs. Marcella Foley with the 2-run homer. And Lena Springer getting ready for her first pitch. This one misses upstairs. And Spalding ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Here is the 1-0. High fly ball, center field. Ingram going back, and this one is gone. Back-to-back homers from Foley and Spalding, and it's an 11-0 lead for the Tigers. Alyssa Fonda went deep twice earlier today. 1 for 2, double and a pop-up to the shortstop. And this one in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch coming from Springer. And this one is in the dirt. Fonda ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Big rip at one that dipped down under the bat. It's 2-1, and she looked like she was trying to make it 3 in a row. And this one misses low for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. Line drive into left. That's down for a hit. It's going to roll to the wall. Fonda around first, and she'll pull into second with a double, her second of the game. Brings up Mariah Durrance. She has walked and scored and struck out. Terry Thrash checking us out on the live feed. Canarsie 56. Yeah, we had something happen a moment ago, but everything seems to be back in order. Thanks for letting us know about that. We're able to check on that, and this pitch misses low and inside. One ball, no strikes. And this one misses upstairs for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Durrance at the plate with a runner at second, and the pitch is upstairs for ball 3, and there's a pinch runner off second base. I believe that's Nia Williams standing out there running for Alyssa Fonda. And this one is on the inside corner for strike one. Three and one on the way, and a high fly, well hit towards the gap and gone. Third home run of the inning for the Tigers. Williams crosses ahead of the blast. It's 13-0 Tigers. It's Madeline Watson cheering on Celeste and the Edward Waters Tigers. Mr. Josh Jackson letting us know he's now tuning in. He was working the Tigers women's basketball game. Well, Josh, I'm sure you like the score that you're seeing on the board. Your Lady Tigers took game one 17-9. We had a slugfest here, and the Tigers scored 12 unanswered runs in the last couple of innings. $13-0. Thomas at the plate. 3 home runs in the inning, and this fastball misses upstairs. Well, Josh, let us know how the women's basketball team did when you get a moment. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. This one fouled off. 3 home runs in the inning. Marcella Foley, Brooke Spalding, and now Mariah Durrance. One ball, 1 strike. And this fastball misses upstairs. Two and one. Everybody ready. And a pitch from Springer misses outside for ball 3. Three balls and a strike. High pop foul out of play, and the count is full. Payoff pitch on the way with 2 outs and the bases empty. And the pitch. High pop foul, and this one will leave the yard to the right side, and we'll do it again. Another 3-2 pitch ready. Springer facing Tiana Thomas. Couple of runs scored, a base hit and a walk. Got to reboard the bases, and there's a drive into right field. On its way back, and it one-hops the fence. Thomas around first, pulling up into second with a 2-out double. Tiana Thomas on base for the 3rd consecutive time. And it brings up Jade Jerez. First pitch on the way and driven down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Run is going to score. And an RBI single for Jerez makes it 14-0. Tigers women's basketball defeated the University of the Virgin Islands 94-47. Josh says 5 Lady Tigers hit double figures, and the women's basketball team is 17-7 overall and undefeated in 9 games at home. Congratulations, Tigers women's basketball. Terrific season. Asante Tyler already has driven in 3 runs and scored 2. Good rip and a foul straight back into the net. No balls and a strike. Nine runs have scored. And this one catches the inner half of the plate. No, just off the inside corner. And the pitch. Change up and foul off to the right side. One ball, 2 strikes. Asante Tyler at the plate. And Springer is ready with the 1-2. Ground ball through the infield and into left, and that's going to be a base hit. Amber Bird tried to make the backhanded play. It was just out of her reach. Therese stops at second. Inning continues for Deoxia Martin, but looks like we're going to have a new batter for Martin. Natalia Lopez comes off the bench. She will pinch hit for Martin. Hello to Miss Brenda Croft watching us from the Blackfeet Nation in Montana, cheering on the Tigers. Natalia Lopez, former Eagle, getting her first at-bat of the night. She takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runners on, 2 outs, and a pitch. Lopez started a swing but held up in time for ball 2. Natalia Lopez batting for Deoxia Martin. No numbers so far on the season for Natalia, and the pitch is in the dirt. She had a pinch running appearance in the opener this afternoon and evening, and at the plate for the first time. She just took ball 3 well ahead in the count. And the pitch misses upstairs, and that loads up the bases. Now we're going to have a timeout and a pitching change. Allie Thrash will take over on the mound. Springer will head to center field, and Gina Ingram will come in to play first base, and we'll be back in a moment. Ashley Combast at the plate. 2-run single her last time up. She has the bases loaded with 2 outs. Allie Thrash with her first pitch, and this one misses up and in. One ball, no strikes. Line drive into left. That's going to bring home one. It gets by Jones. Another runner racing to the plate. And the others will hold up at second and third. That'll be a single to left. 1 run batted in for Combast. Misplayed in the outfield will allow Tyler to come around. And the inning continues for the Tigers. Lopez all the way around to third on the play. First pitch to Marcella Foley misses inside. She took one over the left center field fence her last time up for a 2-run homer. And Lopez off the bag before the pitch, and that is an automatic out, and that will end the inning. But a big 11-run inning for Ed Waters. Go to the bottom of the third. Tigers lead 16-0. Eagles coming up in the bottom of the third have the bottom third of the order. Moesha Jones, Madison Crane, and Maggie Burkhaltz are due up. Emily Cisanti cheering on Celeste Clark and the Tigers. All the way from north of the border. Oh, hello to Canada. Thanks for joining us on the live feed and letting us know. Catherine, sorry if I mispronounced this one, Miss Catherine Nadashak. Also cheering on Celeste and the Tigers. I got confirmation that I said that right. Donna Lar cheering on from San Diego, watching the EWC Tigers. Here's Moesha Jones facing Jerez, and the first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Moesha hit the ball awfully hard 3 times earlier today. Got an RBI single, was robbed of a home run by the left fielder Mariah Durrance, and lined into a 4-6 double play. High pop-up, going to be in play and caught by Alyssa Fonda for out number 1. Madison Crane getting her first at bat. Facing Jerez. First pitch swung on and missed. Crane is 1 for 10 on the season. She's drawn a walk. And it's down, no balls and a strike. And here is a pitch from Jerez, and this one misses low and outside. 1-1, Madison Crane at the plate. And here is the pitch, and a foul tip into the mitt makes it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jay Jerez delivers and swung on a miss. Ball gets away. Crane will head to first, and the throw is in time to complete the out. Goes as a strikeout, and 2-3 on the final putout. 2 outs, bases empty for Maggie Burkholzer. Number 9 hitter. Earlier today, Burkholzer 1 for 3 with a run scored. Jay Jerez ready with the pitch, and this one misses up and away. One ball, no strikes. And here's a pitch. This one in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Jerez taking her time, looks in for the sign. And here comes the pitch. A little bit low for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Looks like we have a new batter waiting in the on-deck circle in the place of Courtney Bird. That is Kira Griffith-Keith. Here's a 3-0, and this one taken right down the middle for strike 1. Three balls and a strike. And ball 4 will put a runner aboard with 2 outs. First walk allowed by Jay Jerez, and now batting for Courtney Bird. Here is Kira Griffith-Keith. Oh, she hasn't made the approach to the plate just yet. Now looks like Griffith-Keith is going to be pulled back, and Courtney Bird will take her spot with a runner at first and 2 outs. Bird flew out to right her first time up, and here's the first pitch, and this one is in the dirt. Bird homered in the first game, part of a 4-run second inning. In fact, that led off the second inning, broke a 4-4 tie at the time. Eagles then took a 9-5 lead, but Ed Waters scored 12 unanswered. Ground ball to third, throw is in the dirt, but Fonda digs it out of the dirt to retire the side. Eagles get a walk, but nothing else. And after 3, 16-0. Couple of defensive changes for the Eagles as we start the top of the fifth. Kira Griffith-Keith is in center field, and Alexandra Tolaire is in left. We'll have to see which batting positions they'll be in when the Eagles come to bat in the bottom half. There's a first pitch, chopper towards third, and a nice play by Burkhalter for out number one. Marissa Foley, first batter of the inning, grounds out to third. One out, base is empty for Brooks Spalding, who went deeper last time up, as did Foley, her previous trip before that ground out we just saw. And a first pitch from Thrash catches the outside corner for a strike. Fonda waits on deck. She re-entered after getting pinch run for 1 inning ago. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. This one outside, making the count 2-0. That one catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this one lined into right field. That's a base hit. Foley stops at first after taking a big turn, and she's aboard with 1 away. Second hit of the game for Brooks Spalding, and it brings up Alyssa Fonda, who is 2 for 3. Both hits are doubles, and she scored both times. First pitch from Thrash, misses downstairs. Throw down to second, but the runner not going. One ball, no strikes. Hello to Miss Tonti Crane, cheering on Tiana Thomas, and that hot shot just missed down the left field line. Caitlin Alar. Michaela is on, watching from Billings, Montana. We've got viewers from all over tonight. Thanks for letting us know. I know sometimes the signal not quite the way you want it. It's going to happen when you're dealing with technology. It's wonderful when it works. Here's a pitch, a change-up, misses the outside corner, snap throw, just a tad late. Two balls and a strike. Fonda digs in, Thrash winds and delivers, and a big rip, but it's off the fists toward third, and Burkholzer unable to grab that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out, runner at first. Spalding aboard with a single, and this one misses up high. Payoff pitch coming from Allie Thrash. And this one hit hard but pulled foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Fonda has had herself one terrific doubleheader. 2 homers in the first game, 2 doubles in this game, and that's not all the hitting she's done. High drive into center field. That gets over the head of Griffith-Keith, and that's going to be a double once again for Alyssa Fonda, her 3rd of the ball game. Spalding stops at 3rd, and Mariah Durrance is the hitter. She took one over the right field fence her last time up for a 2-run shot. And it's grounded towards short. Bird will fire to first and get the out. 1 run scores. Throw to third is in time. Double play complete, but in between the outs, Brooks Spalding scores. So credit Durrance with an RBI. 6-3-5. The runner cut down at third base. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 17-0 Tigers. A couple of defensive changes for the Tigers. I'll tell you about in just a second as Haley Crosby steps up to the plate to lead off the bottom of the fourth, followed by Amber Bird. I believe Alexander Tolaire will be third. And the changes for the Tigers now pitching, number 2, Passion Mills. And according to what I have, this is her first appearance on the mound. One more change I'll tell you about after this pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, and Crosby pulls this one foul. Michaela Solway now playing in place of Tiana Thomas. She's at third base. Now, Michaela, you have some fans watching from Montana, if I'm remembering correctly. Here's a 2-1 from Mills, and that one hits the batter, and thank God for helmets. That was a hard fastball that got Crosby. She's aboard. And it brings up Amber Bird. Now it's going to be Kiera Griffith Keith who took over for Springer. There were 2 defensive changes, and we were trying to make sure about the batting order for Keith and Tolaire. That one gets away from the catcher and will allow Crosby to scamper into second base. So Haley Crosby in scoring position with nobody out. Amber Bird looking to drive in the run. She was called out on strikes, her only trip to the plate. Here's the 1-0, and this one misses up and away. Well, Mills played second base in the first game, and she ended up scoring 3 times. Making her first appearance in Game 2, this time on the mound. 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch low and inside, ball 3. Bird takes ball 4 up high, and the Eagles have 2 runners aboard. Kira Griffith-Keith at the plate for the first time in this ball game. She started game 1, was 0 for 2, but she got down a sacrifice bunt that eventually led to a run. And this pitch misses up high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Griffith-Keith showing bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike on the inside corner. Tigers got 5 in the second, 11 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. And this one misses up high. One and 2. Griffith-Keith takes ball 3 upstairs. Eagles looking to get on the board with nobody out and 2 on base in the bottom of the fourth. Hot shot, 1 hops a shortstop, a throw off the mark, and Crosby's going to come to the plate. She will beat the throw, and the Eagles are on the board. That's going as a fielder's choice for Kara Griffith-Keith. She reaches. The error throw on the shortstop allows the run to score and everybody to move up another 60 feet. So second and third, nobody out. Gina Ingram has a chance to drive in 2. And here is the pitch, and this one gets the corner for the strike. No balls and a strike. Passion Mills ready on the mound. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one had a little movement towards the left-handed batter's box. No balls, 2 strikes on Ingram. Mills delivers the 0-2, and this one misses a little bit low. Miss J. Sal Sika cheering on Michaela Solway. Now into the ball game at third base. Mom's watching all the way from Alaska. There's one hit into center field, but it's going to be caught, and everybody will hold. Ashley Combast made a good running catch for the out and kept the runners where they are at second and third. First out of the inning, and Allie Thrash, the first baseman, at the plate. She rolled into a 5-4-3 double play to end the second inning. Mills with the pitch, and this one misses inside. No, it got the corner, a little late call, and it's 0-1. And here's the pitch, and this one driven down the right side and out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes on Thrash. Has a chance to drive in 1, maybe 2. She can get one into the outfield. Middle infielders are playing back. They'll likely concede the run. Corner infielders in tight. And here's the 0-2 and pulled foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Solway and Fonda again in very tight at the corners. Middle infielders playing back and allowing a lot of room up the middle as we've seen them do all night. Here is the 0-2. This one gets away. And another run is going to score as Amber Bird crosses the plate. And Griffith Keith moves into third. A wild pitch charge to Mills. Now the Eagles have a runner at third with 1 out and 2 runs in. One ball, 2 strikes. Mills winds and delivers. Catches the inside corner for strike 3. And that is out number 2. That'll bring up Alex Tolaire, first time in the ball game today. She is hitting .364 on the season, 4 for 11 with a couple of ribbies, and this one is popped foul over onto the dugout. Kind of hard to do. That ball stayed on top of the dugout in between the net and the little rim at the edge. Tolaire, no balls and a strike. RBI opportunity. And here is the pitch, and this one misses upstairs for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. This one's taken inside for ball 2. You know, I've been saying this wrong. This is Yasmin Brown at the plate. And this one misses up high. I mixed them up quite a bit last year, too. So Yasmin Brown. Tolaire wanted to play, but an injury has kept her out. Swing and a miss, and the count is full. And Yasmin, a junior from right here in Jacksonville. Three balls, 2 strikes, so it's Brown who's hitting .364, and she takes ball 4 inside, and that will put runners at the corners. And it'll bring up Madison Crane. Second walk issued by Passion Mills, and now Crane has a chance to drive in a run. Strikeout victim her last time up. Mills winds and delivers. A line drive and a base hit. 1 run is in. Griffith Keith scores on the RBI single by Madison Crane. Makes it a 3-run rally for the Eagles. So Madison Crane gets an opportunity, takes advantage. Brown goes into second. And Maggie Burkholzer at the plate trying to keep this rally going. Ground ball towards second. That should be an easy play. The flip in time to end the inning, but the Eagles do score 3. Capitalized by the RBI from Madison Crane, and after 4, it is Tigers 17, Eagles 3. Top of the fifth, 17-3 Tigers, and the Eagles have some defensive changes. Tell you about in a moment, but first, Michaela Solway gets her first at-bat of the night. She's 1 for 7 on the season, but she has driven in 4 runs. Also drawn a walk. Facing Thrash with the first pitch and a ground ball towards second. Maggie Burkhalter could not come up with it. And the leadoff hitter is aboard on the error by the second baseman. Burkhalter moves over from third base to second. Amber Bird from short slides over to third base. Courtney Bird comes from out from behind the plate to take shortstop, and Michaela Dahl is now catching for the Eagles. Yasmin Brown has moved over from left to right, and the first pitch is up and away, but called a strike. Another little bit of a late call. Gina Ingram is at first, and we'll see who the new left fielder is in a moment. No balls and a strike. Ground ball back to the box. Could be 2. Throw to second for 1. Relay throw not in time. That'll be a fielder's choice. That was Passion Mills at the plate, so Passion Mills aboard on the fielder's choice. Solway erased 1-6 on the putout. Haley Crosby has gone out to left field. And those are the defensive changes for the Eagles. Miss Stacy Bird, our official scorekeeper here for TBC softball, does a terrific job. First pitch misses down and away to Yasante Tyler, who has scored 3 runs and also driven in 3. 2 for 3 officially. The other time reached on a fielder's choice and stole the base. The 1-0 and a changeup. And this one stays off the plate. 1 out, runner at first. Passion Mills reached on the fielder's choice. Two balls and a strike. Thrash winds and delivers and misses low and outside. First time I've seen Michaela Dahl behind the plate for the Eagles. She plays a number of positions. Second base, all 3 outfield positions, and behind the plate. The 3-0, and this one fouled straight back. Three balls and a strike. Tyler's had a pretty good game, too. Saw an inning behind the plate in game 1, did not bat, but this one is popped up and over the net into the bleachers. Come on, Joseph, you got to make the play. Joseph Nava, the leading scorer for the men's soccer team, looked like he was going to make the catch and pulled back at the last moment. Bring your glove to a ball game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, runner at first. Top of the 5th, and the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. So 2 outs, and it brings up Deoxia Martin. Natalia Lopez batted for her last time through the order. Martin re-entered defensively immediately afterward, and this time goes right through this one. She has struck out both times up. No balls and a strike. Chased one up and out of the zone and is in the hole 0-2. Runner at first, 2 outs. Thrash looking to get out of the inning unscathed after the leadoff error, and swing and a miss at the changeup, and that ends the inning. Leadoff error, but does no damage. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Tigers lead 17-3. Courtney Bird will lead off the bottom of the fifth for the Eagles, followed by Crosby and Amber Bird. Anybody gets on, Griffith Keith will follow. Eagles got 3, 1 inning ago, still trailing. And Edward Waters has Passion Mills on the mound for her second inning of the work, and this one is in the dirt for ball 1. The very big second inning for Edward Waters. And they lead 17-3 here in the fifth. This fastball misses up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Bird has flying out to right and grounded to third. Mills on in relief of Jay Jerez, who would stand to be the winner, and this one is right down the middle for the strike. So 2-1, and Mills is ready. Here's the pitch. High shot into left field, over the head of the left fielder, and Bird is around first and on her way to second with the double. Too bad she didn't lift that one up. It was plenty hard enough, but a low line drive. Bird has a triple and a homer, and now a double, split through the doubleheader. 3/4 away to the cycle. Officially, obviously, would have to be in the same game to really count, but still a nice accomplishment. Still needs a single, however, and this pitch is up high, and it's 1 ball, no strikes to Haley Crosby, who was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the 4th. 0 for 1 officially. Drove in a couple of runs in the opener. Here's the 1-0. High pop-up. Bird will have to retreat back to the bag, and that's out number 1. Catch made by Deonxia Martin at second base. 1 out brings up Amber Bird. She walked and scored in that 3-run 4th inning. Here's the first pitch, a high drive towards left, but that's going to stay in play and be caught just in front of the fence by Mariah Durrance for out number 2. And Amber Bird gave that one a ride. Just missed her first college home run. Brings up Kira Griffith-Keith. Reached on a fielder's choice and ended up scoring on the base hit from Madison Crane. That 3-run rally that the Eagles put together 1 inning ago. Runner at third, 2 outs, and a pitch low and inside for ball 1. Courtney Bird doubled to open the inning. She's now at third. Tagged up on that fly ball to left. Now a chance for an RBI for Griffith-Keith, and she takes one on the outside corner. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, ground ball, snared at third by Solway, over to first. And that ends the inning. A leadoff double, does not score. Mills gets the next 3 hitters, and that is the ball game with the final score in 5 innings. Edward Waters College 17, Trinity Baptist 3. The Tigers sweep the doubleheader, winning game 1 17-9. Well, we want to thank everybody who came in attendance on this beautiful Wednesday evening. All of you watching from around the country and letting us know on the live feed. For Dean Bureau, the cameraman for TBC Athletics, head coach Miss Leah Bennett, assistant coach Jamie Bird, and all of us here at TBC, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.